All right, y'all. Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. We got some technical difficulties right off the jump tonight, y'all. Right off the jump. I don't know what's going on with the audio, but I'm not hearing any of the feature type stuff. Probably a mistake on my part. But anywho, the mic is working. That's the most important part, I guess. That is always the most important part. Dodgers Padres, game two of the 3 game set from Petco Park, San Diego. We got some Dodger news to go over before this game gets started. We also got the lineups, the betting matchup, all that good stuff here on your plug for Dodger baseball live streams here on YouTube. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. Ella Shiva Jones in the house. MS Warrior Station. I think the Dodgers are going to explode offensively today. Double-digit scoring, no doubt. You feel better about them than I do. Let's be clear about that. But we'll see. We will see what we do. We will see what we do, chat. So yeah, this is very weird. Usually I can bring that desktop audio into you. I don't play the games anymore, so that's not that big of an issue. But like any kind of the thank you cash register, the background music, any of that stuff is not going to work today. Not going to work from the looks of her. I hear it over here, but I sure don't hear it where I need to hear it. But yeah, we got some news today, y'all. We got some news about this Dodger team. We start the game with what? A 1.5, 2 game lead over the Padres. 1.5 over the Giants, I believe. Um, Second game, this is like I said, 6:40 start on Sportsnet LA if you've got it, or the Padre deal on MLB.com. But yeah, we got a bullpen game today. We'll get into that in just a moment as well. But shout out to those of you that have arrived early up in here, up in here. Are you going to activate the big stick right off the bat? No, probably not. Robin Brazel in the house. Jacob Frederick up in here, up in here. Hope our pitching can close down the Madres today. I'll get into how we're handling the pitching today, y'all. They've got Dylan Cease on the bump. The Dodgers will be going with a bullpen game. And so let's go ahead and get into that instead of me just rambling around here. Instead of me just being a rambling man. First, I'll turn on betting. See if that works at least. Beto Campano checks in. Dodgers 10, Madres 6. Teoscar is to pick it up. Val, hope you feel compelled sometime tonight. Hopefully. Let's go Dodgers. Hey, Valhalla, says VT. Let's not do that, VT. Let's not do that, girl. Let's not do the politics. The politics. Let's not do the politics. But how's everyone doing today? How's everybody doing today? This week is a rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Tomorrow's game is a 1 o'clock start, chat. A 1 o'clock start. Well, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. You see the starting lineup scrolling on my right or left. Dodgers got their 40th win of the year last night in impressive fashion. 40-27. San Diego now 37-28. Today is 6/10/2025. It's a 6:40 start Mountain Standard Time, 9:40 Eastern. Dodgers have a 1-0 series lead. Here are the starting pitchers for tonight, y'all. Starting pitchers for tonight. Lou Trevino called up from AAA OKC. He will start it for the Dodgers tonight. A 1-0 record, a 3.97 earned run average. He was picked up off of waivers, I believe, from San Francisco about a month ago. And since then, he's parlayed that into a pretty good bullpen type pitcher. Dylan Cease on the bump for them. He's 1-5. Isn't this the boy, the dude, the DMAC pined over all of last year? Isn't this that dude? What? Where are you going? Oh, 1-5 with a 4.72 earned run average. Here are tonight's starting lineups that got me feeling some kind of way, y'all. Some kind of way. Chico letting everybody go out the door. Otani will lead off. He will be the DH. I don't know where these guys are. Mookie Betts, shortstop. Freddie Freeman at first. Teoscar in right. Muncy at third. Pages in center. Conforto in left. Tommy Edman at second base. Dalton rushing behind the dish. So Will Smith gets a day off, as does Hassan Kim, who Dave Roberts obviously hates. He hates him. For the Padres, Tatis Jr., Arise, Machado, Merrill, then Sheets, then Bogarts, then Cronenworth, then Wade, then Maldonado. Manuel Crespo in the house. What's up, Manuel? 18-9 Dodgers win, says Robin. Hope you're right. Bet Padres 10,000, says Hammer. Sorry. So the plan, y'all, the plan is to have Trevino pitch 1 or 2 innings. 1 or 2 innings. And then they brought up Matt Sauer as well, y'all. Matt Sauer, Sig Sauer, bang, bang. They hope he does the majority of the innings to get us to the bullpen type range. Nufo checks in. Eat a Circle K hot dog, Valhalla. You eat a Circle K hot dog, Nufo. You jackwagon. Armando Castillo Lomeli checks in from Tijuana, Mexico. Dodger Blue Sky. Let's get it. I work in downtown Los Angeles, says Audrey Huggins. And it's been chaotic with the protest. I need this tonight to unwind. Thank you for hosting the game. All right, enjoy it. Enjoy it, Audrey. All right, looks like Chico might be leaving today. They might be picking him up during this stream, y'all. And we're kind of ready for him to go, to be honest with you, this time. He did not have a good visit. Well, Hollow, what's for dinner? We had cullivers, so I had a couple pieces of fish, some chili, and a few French fries. Just a few French fries. Hammer says I got the Padres in my parlay to cover it, plus 1.5. So as long as the Padres lose by 1 or less, I'm good. So they got to lose? what if they win? You'd be good, right? Poor Chico, says Robin. Yeah, he's got to go, y'all. I just don't know what's wrong in his little Chihuahua head, y'all. I just don't know. It'd be like my bestest buddy. 1 minute and then 3 seconds later, it's like I'm invading the compound and he wants to bite me. So, yeah, it wasn't a good visit for him. Maybe Chico needs to see a dog therapist. He'd just bark at him, El Shiva. He would just bark at him. Few French fries, lie detected. Like 6, bro. Like 6, no lie. They can win or lose by 1 for it to cast as hammer. Hammer time. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah. Nah, nah. I don't know what's wrong with my audio, y'all. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I wanted to go to the. Well, let's continue with this. Hell, I don't know what I want to do, y'all. I don't know what I want to do. Stat leaders, we've talked about those before. Otani now. Oh, he's always up there. Team comparisons, we did that last night. Chico, you get down from there before you get hurt. All right, the odds, according to Bet MGM. He's almost in the bobbleheads, y'all. Chico was damn near in the bobbleheads. All right, Dodgers favored by 1.5, plus 165 on the run spread. Padres getting a 1.5, minus 200. A money line bet for the Dodgers, minus 105. Padres, minus 115. Total runs scored, 8.5. Let me get some predictions in the chat, y'all. Let me get some predictions in the chat. Who do you got winning this game? What's the score going to be? And who are your X factors, your surprises? David Catalano, first super chat of the day. Thank you, Mr. Catalano. Says, I can't hear you, Mr. V. Turn up your device, David. Turn up your device. What time is the coin toss? What time is your coin toss, jackwagon? Circle K has the best French fries. You guys obviously, many of you have never been in a Circle K. All right, so the Dodgers won game one. Let's try to win game two. See what we got, and then try to win the series tomorrow. That is the plan. So Catalano's super chat reminded me of something as well, y'all. It reminded me of something as well. I got to do the thank you. Oop. And again, I don't have no audio, but you know, at the end of last night's stream, when I said, Miss Gracie, I need you to contact me and tell me you're okay. I need you to let me know, and don't send me no money, Miss Gracie. Well, last night after I logged off, I looked through my PayPal and Venmo, and Miss Gracie sent me a $5 Valhalla 2 days ago. So shout out to Miss Gracie. Thank you so much for that $5 Valhalla. Miss Gracie recently celebrated her 82nd birthday, ladies and gentlemen. 82, Miss Gracie. So happy birthday belated to you two as well. Too cool. Miss Gracie is our guardian angel here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Gamer Augustus, let's go Dodgers, 10-0. Muncie Homer predicted. LA 1, San Diego 12, says Nufo. My brother went from a Rottweiler and pit bull to a Chihuahua. He loves the Chihuahua, a very well behaved dog. Hammer, LA 4, San Diego 5. Hope I'm wrong for y'all. Circle K has the best Chihuahuas. But yeah, so Miss Gracie dropped a fiver, y'all. And I was thinking about her, so she must have been thinking about me. But too funny. David, thank you so much for the $2 Valhalla as well. Thank you so much, buddy. Now, I know David said he couldn't hear me, y'all. You guys still hear me, right? Let me know. Let me listen here. I'll be able to tell myself. Oh, yeah, it's working. It's working. Mr. Catalano, someone type in the chat. I'm going to do it. Happy birthday, Miss Gracie. 82 years old, y'all. 82. Pudre sucks as Rubio. 82, y'all, for Miss Gracie. She lives back in Maryland, y'all. She lives back in Maryland. Big Dodger fan. I don't think she misses a game. Sound is fine, says Elishima. What do we got, y'all? Got about, 10, 15 minutes for first pitch in this bad boy. Oh, why do I have a score up there? Why didn't nobody tell me? But yeah, thank you so much, Miss Gracie, for the $5 Valhalla. All right. So we're bringing out the big guns today, y'all. We're bringing out the big guns for the home run bobblehead. A legend in the bobblehead world here on Valhalla Sports Talk. An absolute legend. He was the only bobblehead present for the 2020 World Series. The only bobblehead that I had back in those days. It's Bobblehead Bobby, y'all. Bobblehead Bobby will be on the call tonight, and he is shook in a game we need badly. Know Thyself says, I'm taking the over of 8.5. Good luck. Good luck. LA 6, San Diego 2. All right, what is my prediction? What is my prediction? Let me put mine in here. I'm not going to get upset anymore about the whole Kim thing. I'm going to try not to get upset about the whole Kim thing. I mean, the guy gets another single. His average is still over 400. Will Smith hits a home run last night. And those are the two guys we singled out and said, yeah, you guys, we don't want you in the lineup tonight. We don't want you in the lineup tonight, fellas. But anyway, here's my prediction for tonight. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong on this one. I got Dodgers foe, Padres 6. Home runs. Home runs for me, anyway. Home runs for me this evening. I hate doing Otani because everybody does Otani, but I'm doing Otani. All right, home runs by Otani, Mookie, and Tatis. Boo, boo. Sheila in the house. What's up, Sheila? Oh, big news today. Big news in Dodgerland today, apparently, according to Dave Roberts. Shohei Otani threw a bullpen in San Diego today, and it is now anticipated that Otani will resume pitching duties for the organization prior to the All-Star break. Now, so prior. So that tells me Otani's return to the pitching staff will be by the end of the month, is my guess. By the end of the month. That's my guess. And that'll be interesting because we haven't seen pitcher Otani yet in Dodger Blue. Not when the stuff was on the line. Other former Dodger news. Taylor, who was signed by the Angels, broke his wrist, y'all. He broke his wrist, and he is on the 10-day IL. So that kind of sucked because he was starting to pick up a little bit of momentum for the Angels, but the wrist was broken, I believe, on a pitch from the opposing team, and he's on the 10-day IL at the least. I'm still rooting for Teoscar Hernandez to redeem himself and get his 11th homer, says Armando. Yay, I'm finally being shook, says Bobblehead Bobby. Otani has 3 home runs and 19 at-bats versus Cease. I think the Dodgers are going to win this game. To hell with San Diego. Damn. Did we just play with no DH when Otani pitches? I don't know how it works, Robin. O might have a better idea of how it works, but I don't really know how it works. And I don't know the rules either. I mean, what if he pitches and he comes out, can he come in as a DH later? I think so. I think so. Tran says Otani's return to pitching is great, but I don't expect high to that. Yeah, I'm really curious. Dodgers will crush the Padres tonight, says Elishiva Jones. Padres all have smackable faces, says Rubio. They'll probably DH for a position player, says Hammer. Show acts as a DH when he's pitching. So it just doesn't change. He's just the pitcher. Right? Is that what you're telling me? And then if he gets pulled, he doesn't have to come out of the DH role. Is that correct, Obe? Yeah, well, they said he's on the 10-day IL MS, but it's probably going to be longer. Can we DH a left fielder? He pitches and bats DH, okay? I think Ohtani gets a call from Vegas when people take him for dingers. Freeman due for a homer, says Peak. He is due. Just view Angel game stats to find out how Ohtani did both DH and pitching. I'm not happy with the Dodgers pitching except for Yamamoto. It's strictly Hydra. Well, pitcher does not hit, so Show slips into the DH role. Keith B just subscribed. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thoroway proud. We got a real shot tonight, y'all. A real shot at 22,800 Berserkers, subscribers. Real shot, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Again, no noise on the features today. No noise. I apologize, y'all. Bad Valhalla. Bad Valhalla. Something in my boot up procedures today was incorrect, apparently. I do, when I'm not streaming, I tend to like to have the audio coming out of my speakers rather than this headset. And so that sometimes messes up some things. I believe they lose the DH if the pitcher hits. That shouldn't be allowed. You can't slip your first baseman into DH halfway through the game. Well, there's a specific rule for Ohtani. It's called the Ohtani rule, I believe. And that allows him to do both, I believe. But I think any team can do it. If they want to have a pitcher be their DH, it's okay. Boom, 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 boom. So my kid got him some new wheels today. Paid cash. Pretty disgusting. But he got him some new wheels. Pretty nice car. Took him up this morning. Bought it from an old lady in a retirement community. 2020 Nissan Sentra. Pretty nice car. 20,000 miles on it. Reminder, former Dodger Jason Hayward is on the Padres team. We might see him at bat this series. You didn't know what? Know thyself? What didn't you know? Look at San Diego, y'all. What a beautiful city. So Dodgers a 1.5 game over the Giants, 2 over the Padres. It looks a little partly cloudy tonight, y'all, so they might have trouble picking up the baseball in the air as the dark arises. Cease headed out. Let's go to the secondary. Big shout out, though, to the 150 up in here, up in here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so we did have a good stream yesterday. The clown apparently is at the game, and I think he might be there again tonight. I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous, but it sure is nice not having him streaming when I am. Sure is nice having him not be on. How many kids you have? One. Uno. 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 Also known as the two-way player rule, allows a pitcher who starts a game as both a pitcher and DH to remain as the DH after being removed as the pitcher. Like Johnny has arrived. All right, looks like we might have 3D ready. I don't believe him. I don't believe him, chat. All right, so Cease in the picture above has a full beard. He's just got a mustache these days. Just a little mustache action. I'm thinking about doing a different camera view tonight, y'all. Let's do the full field view. Let's do a little different view. What you say? What you say? Oh, Betting is open, y'all. Betting is open. Use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V to bet the winner. No wiener. Oh, come on now. All right, we ready to go? All right, let's get this puppy synced up on the first pitch, chat. Ohtani in the box. Something going on in 3D land, though. Another Ohtani is milling around. Now he's going to clean the plate. So Ohtani's clone in 3D land. Now he's going to pretend like he's the umpire. All right, here we go. First pitch. Pause. And we're underway. A fastball. A little fastball action. Come on, man. You go away. 1 ball, no strikes to Ohtani. All right, swing and a miss. 1-1. I like to see balls and strikes. Tatis, since he was hit in Pittsburgh, is hitting 184. Oh, called strike to Ohtani there. Little gift from the umpire. Ohtani takes his time out. Last night's video of the umpire view of Machado was hilarious. I know, the helmet cam. The 1-2. Down low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, let me adjust this just a tad. Just a little tad. 2-2. Fouled back by Ohtani. .210 in the house. .210. Ohtani swinging a miss on a breaking pitch. First strikeout of the game for Cease. Let's not make this fool look like a Cy Young winner. My God. Let's not do this tonight, chat. All right, 15 subscribers away from 22.8. Mookie. First pitch, up high ball. I do have a buzz ball. I do have 4 buzz balls, but I'm only going to have 1. The 1-0 to Betts. Mookie, fly ball, right center field. Tatis says, I got it, in front of the San Diego Zoo sign. 2 away, 8 pitches. 8 pitches. He does. All right, the familiar's home, so we're going to hear some Chico barking. Freddie. Swing and a miss. John Corber in the house. Johnny Owen in the house. Dodgers are not as patient at the plate this year, says Strictly Hydra. There's Freddie. Ooh, deep center field. Caught at the wall by Merrill. It would not have gone out, Chad. It would not have gone out, but nice catch by Merrill. Covered a lot of territory. Oh, maybe it might have gone out, but I don't know. That first look didn't look like it would have. But we go down in order in the first, chat. We go down in order. Uno, dos, tres. We go to the bottom of the first. Dodgers 0, Padres 0. I like the over of 8.5, says Corber. Great moments in sports. They're trying to get a tarp out on the field. It looks like in Philly on a windy day, windy and rainy. And they're struggling because the air is getting underneath it, and they managed to get it on there with the help of the Phillies. I was getting bored of my usual dinners. I need a change. What you having for dinner? What's for dinner in El Shiva's house? I missed the three batters. What's up, Patricia? Patricia Andrews is in the house. Miss Patricia. Hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out today. Appreciate it. Here for almost every Dodger game, y'all. Almost every Dodger game. Tatis, Arise, Machado due up for the Padres. All right, Trevino, 20 games, a record of 1-0, 3.97 earned run average, 22.2 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, 7 walks, 4 home runs allowed. His batting average, his ERA is much lower with the Dodgers, closer to 2 than 4. First pitch inside to Tatis, the fastball misses just barely. Tatis 1 for 3 with 2 walks last night. Swing and a miss. Tatis a called shot of mine tonight. He has struggled since he came off the IL. 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low for a ball. Uh-oh, Sheila. Bet Dodgers over 1.5. 2-1 drilled by Trevino. He drills him in the hip bone. The hip bone connected to the baseball. The baseball connected to Trevino. Trevino threw it in his buttocks. And Tatis will take a free base. So Padres got their leadoff hitter on here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Arise called strike. This umpire's strike zone, we're not really sure what's going on with it, y'all. He's pretty bad for both these teams so far. The 0-1 from Trevino. Almost hit him. Tatis. Thievery. Rushing tried to get him. No luck. No luck. Padres trying to make a little noise early today. This season, 14 steals on 16 attempts for Tatis. That's an 88% clip. The count to Arise 1-1. Outside ball. Yeah, it's going to be Trevino and then Sauer is the plan. Ninaku, Trevino, then Sauer. Arise fouls this off his foot. Does a little dance. Two misses outside. Full count now. 3-2, fouled off. New baseball. This guy Arise has only struck out 5 times this entire year. What a crazy stat from Davis. 274 average, 3 home runs, 24 RBIs. He is the definition of a contact hitter. Popped up, rushing back to watch it go out of play. I could have swore I saw this new car back in to my driveway, and now it disappeared. Could probably fly around the bases if you were a juice or two. Almost 300 in the chat, y'all. Hello there. Kazuki, hello. Still a full count here, y'all. Full count. No outs, runner on second. Trevino looks back, Tatis. Three balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Arise fouls this one off. That's 11 pitches. What, Chico? No. No. It's my son's new car, and I think they're here. They might just be playing with the buttons. Mookie, nice stop. Throw to Freddie. Yeah. One away. One away, chat. Nice play, Mookie. Had to dive to his right there and fired it over to Freddie after holding Tatis. Nice. So one away, chat. One away. Trevino now at 13. Machado called strike one. Machado's average this year 320, 10 home runs, 34 RBIs. Machado fouls this off. No balls, 2 strikes. Pico Suave. Yesterday, during Machado's fierce protest, when the camera was at the umpire's perspective, it looked like a horror scene. I saw somebody post something on X today where it said that he ground ball. It was video from the umpire cam, and they made it black and white, and it said that Machado followed the umpire home last night, and it was him yelling in his Ring doorbell. New car would make a great Father's Day gift. No, this one's for him. He paid for it with his own dough, y'all. Paid for it with his own dough. Paid it off. No payments, y'all. No payments. Found a nice little old lady looking to sell it. Oh! We tried to get Machado or Tatis at second, and it was really close. Really close. Just a quick turn from Trevino, but Tatis got that right hand in. He almost caught him sleeping. And the Dodgers will challenge. There's not going to be enough. The umpire's in the way in this view. Yeah, the umpire's right leg is blocking. course, we thought we had an obvious one yesterday that went the other way. It looks like Tatis's fingers might be up. This is the bag. Tatis's fingers might be up and extended as he's trying to get back, and the tag is made. He's out. He's out. Of course, they could say they don't know where the thumb is. They could say they don't know where the thumb is. And another argument against these stupid sliding gloves. Which hand do you think it was, y'all? Was it the one with the sliding glove or the one without it? He's out. That fool is out. Anthony Discerna checking in from Gallup, New Mexico. I think he's out. Got it. Caught him sleeping. Nice play by Trevino, y'all. Nice spin and fire. Christopher Verduzco in the house. All right, I did see that the 3D lagged really badly. Bouncer by Machado to Freddie. And that's it, baby. They get nada. You get nothing, Padres. So we go to the second inning, y'all. Still scoreless and hitless between the Dodgers and the Padres. Still scoreless and hitless. Nobody said hi to me. Just walked right by me, y'all. Nobody said hi, kissed my ass. Just walked right past me, y'all. Nobody said shit. What did you buy at the Best Buy? What? I don't know. Tatis equals horse's ass. I got picked off with second once, says Robin. Let's go Dodgers, says Patricia. Hey, 400 in the chat, y'all. Thank you so much. We'll get this 3D resynced here once they get going, y'all. COO's eye is good. It's back to normal. Well, kiss my ass, Val. Feel better now, says Bobby. I don't know. Bob Phipps is in the house, y'all. We had 400. COO kissed me, and I lost 40 viewers. Teoscar, a base hit center field. Look at Teoscar. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to sync. I forgot to sync it up. So it looks like in 3D land, Machado got a single, but it was really Teoscar. All right, so here we go. Let's get synced here again, y'all. Let's get synced. Max Muncy. Muncy would have a better chance of hitting it in 3D land if he didn't sink into the ground the moment that the pitch was launched. But here we go. Runner on first. Low and inside to Muncy. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kim is not in the lineup tonight. Good to see you too, Bobby. Called strike. I don't know, Bob, if you've ever seen Bobblehead Bobby. He's the original Valhalla Sports Talk home run bobblehead. And he is in the game today. Every time we use him, though, y'all, his neck gets worse and worse. Foul back. When Max homers and pimps, I hate to admit it, I love it. Yeah, but he doesn't do that stupid stutter step bullshit that makes me so angry. 1-2. Max fouled it down at the plate. You wonderful people make my days, says Bobby Phipps. I would be interested to see what hitters see the most pitches per at bat. Max has got to be high. Don't they track that? I would bet they track that somehow. Oh, what's up, Carlos Valdez? I love Max Muncy's bat flip. Right on, Bobby. Inside ball to Muncy. Yeah, I just hate the stutter step and taking 80 hours to go around the bases. Max! Left center, going to be playable. Hot. Teoscar retreats back to first. How bad is his neck? It's real bad. Yeah, it's real bad, yo. It's huh? Bobblehead Bobby. Yeah, there's a real. You're getting right into the stuff, yo. Pages first pitch, fly ball, right field, gonna be trouble. A foul, just barely. Tatis didn't get over there in time either. But a souvenir for the fans. Yeah, mine too, Strider. See what that stuff on his chin is. On every one of your polls, I vote for the Dodgers, says Carlos. I think most do. I think most do. Head. 84 likes, chat. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Pages with 1 out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did they say they're on the way right now, babe? Chico's ride is on the way, chat. He's on the ride. They're on the way. Horrible call by the umpire for strike 3. Strikeout number 2 for Cease. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a full baseball out of the zone, y'all. A full baseball, too. Jay Ramos, members up. Oh, wait. What a minute. Wait. Bobby drops 10. Are you insane, bro? Are you insane? I don't have the noise today. I don't have the noise. Something happened to it. But thank you so much, Bob. That's crazy, bro. Jay Ramos gets one. Graphic one gets one. Lost Does YouTube gets one. Ezecharius gets one. Elishiva Jones. Oops. Rainy Day Reactions gets one. Sticks Boys gets it. William Sprague. Billy Voles. Theo in the house. Georgie gets one. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. So Conforto puts up no battle whatsoever. I think that was 3 straight pitches. Damn it. That might have been why I lost my people too, because of that that dealy hickey. I took down the stat thing. Please keep coming back, says Bobby. Billy hangs out mostly on CeeLo's channel these days. Once in a while, he'll say hello. Yeah, Billy was really on this channel because of NASCAR. That could have been Kim right there, says 10. He ain't lying. You ain't lying. They're still coming in, y'all. They're still coming in. Bobby trying to hold that 150 line. Hitting is overrated. What do you think this is? Baseball. So I noticed yesterday, y'all. I noticed yesterday Max from Max Coverage TV posted that he hit 400 members yesterday. 400 members. That's insane, y'all. That is insane. I mean, I don't know how you could get that many, y'all. I mean, Bobby be dropping them like crazy. LST, all the folks that donate them on this channel, and we struggle. We struggle to stay above 150, even with the little dollar memberships. Thor. Bob Phipps, the Daddy Warbucks with a big heart, says Marky Dude. First pitch, left center field. Pajes says, I got it, Conforto. Makes the catch. One away. It's already Matt Sauer in this game. Trevino pitched 1 inning. They think that Sauer, or they're hoping that Sauer can take about 5 more. They're hoping that Sauer can go 5 innings. Next pitch. We're about even, Mick. All right, inside here. What is wrong here? They got the wrong players up there and everything. 2-0 to Sheets. 3-0. Yeah, it looks like the scoreboard on the 3D thing is jacked up, y'all. So it's not just me, y'all. It's not just me. Called strike down low. I hear you, Bobby. I don't know how you get away with it, dude. I really don't. Sheets hits it right into the right field corner. Teoscar just casually strolling over there. Gets it in. Sheets a stand-up double. A one-out stand-up double. Now, you don't need to shout me out over there, Joel. You don't need to shout me out. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, Max is a buddy of mine. I have no idea why they keep playing Conforto over Kim. I don't want to get into it, Christian. I don't want to get into it, bro. I get too heated. I get too heated about that crap. I make the money. She's my honey for 42 years, says Bobby. 42 years. 0-1 here to Bogarts. Misses outside ball. There's Blake Snell in the Dodgers dugout. He is also on a wanted poster in MLB headquarters for thievery of a salary. Outside called strike from Bogarts. This umpire sucks, y'all, for both teams. He is atrocious. If they had that challenge system in the MLB, y'all, if they had the challenge system, there've been a lot of head tapping today, a lot of head tapping, and teams would not be losing their challenges because this guy is missing horribly. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This might be the worst one so far this year. All right, Bogarts, liner to center. I don't know what Pajes was doing. He was looking down at his shoe, but he makes the catch. 2 away. What's that, baby? Are they not interested? Yeah, I don't know if he had just finished tying it or what, but it was weird, wasn't it? Yeah. 2 outs, y'all. 2 outs with a runner on second. Still scoreless. Right downtown bang, called strike. That was a strike to Merrill. And it's 0-1. So Brian hit zone, 37. Inside ball. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That runner's still on second. Fouled down at the plate by Cronenworth to stay alive. So not as many Dodger fans tonight, but there still are a ton. There still are a ton. At least from the camera shots I've seen. Cronenworth hitting 236 with 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. A 1-2. Misses inside, but you never know with his umpire. Max was terrible, but when we got him the year in, year out, he got better and better, including on defense. Yeah, I don't like Arenado either, Strider. I don't like Arenado either. Next pitch. Fouled off again. Chavez Ravine South. Sammy Boy Smith high and by. Why are you leaving? I think Sammy Boy is convinced that if he is in the chat, we lose. It's not your fault, Sammy Boy. It's not your fault. What you do has nothing to do with how the Dodgers do on the field. I hate to break it to you. Just like nothing I do has anything to do with whether the Dodgers win on the field or not. Steve-O's Augustino, morning from Taiwan. What's shaking, Dodger Town? What is up, Steve-O? Bow back. You about to open up for the day, Steve-O? Theo says, member up for just $1. LA a mess. I'd stay home and protect my shit. You know that the area that's affected by the protests in LA, foul. Oh my God. Cronenworth almost went yard. You know that the area that's affected by the protests in Los Angeles, by the way, is a city that's about 500 square miles. 500 square miles. And the area that's affected by these protests, 1 square mile. 1 square mile issued a curfew today. 1 square mile in the downtown area. 2-2 to Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. No, he tipped it. Wait a minute. Oh, it bounced. Yeah, he bounced it in the dirt. I thought, man, if he fouled it into the catcher's glove, he's out. But straight down. 2-2. Ninth pitch. A check swing foul. Accidental. You like Arenado as a youngster? But then we never got Max. Fouled off. Teaching English. You were born in East LA in 1966. Oh, I thought you had a restaurant, Steve-O. I thought you had a restaurant. Outside ball. Los Angeles is half the size of Rhode Island. Sour has the sour stuff today. Next pitch. Foul straight back again. This will be the 13th pitch. I think it's 2 or 3, Mick, but I'm not sure. Let's go, Padres, the chant. So no matter how many pitches you see, you only get one timeout. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there. You got struck out by Sour. All right. We be having issues today with the 3D chat. Issues. Cronenworth strikes out. Oh, so we go to, what, the third? We're headed to the third. Headed to the third, still scoreless. It was 13, Nestor, 13 or 14. I could walk around Compton in 95, no issues. I do it today. It's people, not politics. More love than hate. You know that my babysitter when I was little was in Inglewood, right next door to Compton. Did you know that, Bobby? When I was a wee lad. What's going on? Feels good out there. Once he checks out, open that door. Huh? Tommy, called strike. Yeah, I saw Green Hornet that they instituted a curfew in that 1 square mile downtown tonight. Bouncing ball, and they get Tommy at first. One away. No lie, Mike. No lie. Nestor says just subscribe. Thanks for saying my name. No problem, Nestor. Romo. What, baby? Outside ball to Dalton rushing. Rushing the 10 games he's been up. He's hitting 212, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. The top catching prospect in Major League Baseball. Down low ball. Inside ball to rushing here. 3-0. 3-0 to the Dodgers catchers. He would learn a lot, y'all. Rushing could use to take some walks, y'all. He could use to take some walks and see some pitches. All right, and they walked him. Free base. Free base. Good job, Dalton. All right, so that'll bring up Otani now. And I don't think we're synced at all, are we? I forgot all about syncing. So we'll do it right here on Otani's at bat. We'll do it here on Otani's at bat. First pitch to Otani, ground ball right side. They go to 2-for-1, and that's what they'll get. So rushing is out. Otani is safe. Otani is safe. Howdy, chat. I know it's just the end of the second, but I was predicting 4-0 Dodgers by now. Says Cecilia. Andrade is in the house. What's up, Cecilia? Mookie with 2 outs, runner on first. Throw to first. Otani is safe. Otani theft watch is on. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Keep it up, says Strider. Up high ball. Giants are in second place, says Elishiva. Yep, no Kim again. Friend from Korea, I believe. No Kim again. Roberts hates him. Roberts hates him, y'all. People are so angry in Los Angeles that Roberts is not playing Kim that they are protesting in the streets of downtown LA. Oh, wait. 2-0, up high ball. Three balls, no strikes to Mookie Betts. Called strike up high. But it was called strike. 3-1. This umpire is Cheeks. Cheeks, a.k.a. Ass. Hey, Tatis bobblehead June 23rd. And they walked Betts. Free base. Free base for Mookie. He did the right thing. And that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman, y'all. He was so close to a bomb last night and again today. Doesn't look good for Edmund in the Stanley Cup. Mobs, question mark. Kim's got about 500 to get a start. Archer Jerky COO. We've never seen that. Usually, though, if it says meat snacks, I kind of lose interest. I don't know. I like jerky. I'm not sure I like meat snacks. Panthers are the better team, says Greasy Flight. Come on, Freddie. Do something spectacular. Inside ball. That would be back-to-back cup wins for them, huh? This pitcher has lost it, says Mick. Isn't this the guy that D-Mac was pining so hard for last year? This Cease guy? We still need a bell for a free base. If that don't work, Val, try a kazoo. Down low ball. Can you buy a kazoo now? Or have they been made illegal? Where would you buy? Where would one go to buy a kazoo? They would probably call it an antique, and it'd be like $2,000. Hey, they walked Freddie too, y'all. And we got bases full of Doyers. A slide whistle. Matisse's bobblehead looks like a squid. Hey, Oscar fouls that first pitch into the netting on the right side. The $1.25 store says know thyself. They sell them at music stores, says combubulated. Yay, says Christopher. Or a harmonica. 0-1. Teoscar fouls it straight back. Teoscar trying to hit this bitch into Tijuana. He's trying to hit it into Tijuana, chat. So he's in an 0-2 hole with 2 outs, bases full of Doyers. Still scoreless. Pitch 46 from Cease. Teoscar lays off. We're at max stranding potential, Theo says, and he puts up 3 red emergency lights up in the chat. I saw a guy play the harmonica with his nose on Letterman years ago. You know who does really good with a harmonica and stuff? Teoscar, an ugly swing and a miss at a pitch that was 2 inches outside and away. And we strand 3, and Theo is forlorn. So not Kimmel. What's that other guy's name? The late night guy that we like. The one we like. Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Fallon and the Roots. They do like hit songs with percussion instruments and toys, and it's kind of entertainment. Val might start a trend. Think about it, says Bobby. I need more cowbell, says Joel. It's like Teo forgot how to play ball, says Andre. I mean, that's just an easy lay right there, right? Isn't that one you just lay off easily and see another pitch? I mean, the Roots are so good, says Combubulated. Uh, Fallon moved the Tonight Show from Burbank to New York. Amazon has kazoos, says Chewy. Look at you all. Look at you all, man. The most popular Dodger streams on YouTube, they don't do none of that shit, y'all. They ain't got a kazoo. They ain't got no fucking bat, no baseball, no batting helmet, no chain. Why do I got to do all that shit? The skin flute. I don't know what's up with him, Andre. I don't know. I miss home run derby tape. All right, here we go. Sauer back out. First pitch down low for a ball. First pitch down low, ball. Wade hitting 244 with no home runs. This ball popped up. Shallow left center. Conforto makes the catch for the first out. What's up, kids? How was your trip? Yeah, get him out of here. We want him out of here. Take him home. Hey, what's up? What's going on, dude? All right, here we go. Machado at the plate, y'all. Actually, it's not Machado. It's Wade still, the left fielder. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Send it. Outside ball. Outside ball, Chet. I'll straight back. Thor says, I'm out, y'all. Too much action for me. I'll come hang out with the old man. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I didn't see the Naylor walk off. Down low ball. Reds won today, beat Cleveland. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by Sauer. All right, that'll bring up Tatis with 2 outs, y'all. Tatis with 2 outs. Send it. Called strike outside. Look to be out. You sure about that, Mark? Down low ball, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 to Tatis. Way inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third. It's Dodgers 0, Padres 0. Game 2 of the 3-game set in San Diego. Outside ball. What's up, David Luna? Shout out to you in Monterrey, Mexico. All right, Tatis draws a 2-out walk. Conforto is literally the worst hitter in baseball, number 173, says Michael K. Run support took a detour as usual, says Theo. All right, so that brings up a rise, y'all. Sauer sends it to Freddie. Tatis gets back. Last time on base, Tatis got caught sleeping, and he was thrown out at second base on a pickoff move by the pitcher. Again, Arise has only struck out 5 times this year, and a base hit down the right field line. Tatis rounds third, heads for home. The throw is not in time, and the Padres take a 1-0 lead. Arise with the 2-out double. So, obviously, walks are horrible. Walks are horrible, but walking anybody in front of Luis Arise is really horrible. Extra horrible. That'll bring up Machado. Be careful there, bud. So, because I'm using it. I got it. All right, 1 ball, no strikes to Machado. Yeah, you leave him alone. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on second here in the bottom of the third. Gonna get in the camera. No, go over there. And don't unplug nothing. Don't touch nothing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Machado, fly ball, right field. It's going to drop in. And that'll score a rise, and the Padres take a 2-0 lead. We're not playing, fool. We're streaming. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. All right, y'all. So 2 outs, runner on first. Padres 2-zip. What's up, Bruce? Be nice, you grouchy old man. He's one you got to worry about, Rubio. He's one you got to worry about. He be pushing buttons, the wrong ones. 2-0. Another one down the right field line. 2 outs, y'all. Everything has happened with 2 outs. And another one scores from first. 3-0 Padres. Everything went to shit. They're just turning on him, y'all, and just sending it right down that right field line. All right, Pryor out talking to him. All right, the Beat LA chant has started. At the land of zero trophies, the land of the empty trophy case is chanting Beat LA, Beat LA. It's still plenty early. All right, Gavin Sheets, 1-for-1 with a double today, hitting 252 now. First pitch from Sauer, called strike. Yeah, I don't get it, David. Yet he thinks that Kim can't be an everyday a ball player because he only hits 400. Doesn't make much sense to me, David. I ain't scared, says Bobby. Dodgers bats better get to work. Heats 1-for-1, as I mentioned, with a double. The 1-1 pitch, high fly ball right field. Teoscar underneath it. And finally, the Dodgers get the third out of the bottom of the third. We go to the fourth. Padres 3, Dodgers 0. It's not just California cities that chant that, y'all. It's not just California cities. It's going to be a long night, says Hammer. Sheila having her some leftover pizza. All right, 122 likes. We got a little over 4,300 views. If we get to 150 likes by the end of the fifth, I will drop a Valhalla Sports Talk membership to add to those 10 that Bob Phipps dropped earlier in the stream. Pork chops for Bruce Davis tonight. Doc is a good manager. Players respect and like him, but his lineup and rotation choices sometimes have me going WTF. Yeah, Chris Taylor to the IL. I mentioned that in the pregame. Broken wrist. Broken wrist, I guess. The historic heart of San Diego. All right, here we go. Max Muncy to lead it off for the Dodgers here in the top of the fourth. Outside for a ball. Max is 0 for 1 with a flyout today that averaged at 234 with 9 home runs. Send it. Called strike. All right, so we're not synced on the 3D. I'll resync it when everything calms down around here, y'all. I'll resync it. Called strike to Max here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Don't spoil in the chat, David. Wait till I call it. But a strikeout by Muncy. I called strike to start off Pages. All right, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on, top of the fourth. Come here, Thor. Come here. Just lay down. Hit over to Machado, and Pages is thrown out at first. 2 away. 2 away. If we're gonna wake up, y'all, we might want to wake up pretty quick. I'm not gonna tell you again, David Lee. Don't spoil in my chat, or we'll put you on a plane. Padres annoy me, says Seth. The 0-1, a swing and a miss by Conforto. No balls, 2 strikes. Strikeout or a pop-up here, says Johnny Shades. The 0-2 down low. Conforto 0 for 1 tonight, now hitting 169 on the season. 169er. All right, Cease is currently at 56 pitches. 56. Outside ball to Conforto, evens it up 2-2. What's up, Sarah Smole? All right, fouled off by Conforto. I love that stadium, especially the old warehouse in left field. All right, it's a full count to Conforto here, y'all. He's managed to battle it to a 3-2 count. It'd be nice if the Dodgers could get a little 2-out magic like the Padres found last inning. The payoff misses. They walked him. Free base. Free base. Let's see if we can do it. All right, that'll bring up Tommy. All right, take a little break there, David. Take a little break there, David Lee. Obviously, your reading comprehension is not the best. Take a little day off. All right, here we go. No balls, one strike to Tommy Edman with a runner on first and 2 outs. Cease readies his 62nd pitch of the game. And Tommy fouls it straight back. He fouls it straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. All right, come on, Tommy. Outside ball. Outside ball. So 1-2 now. 1-2 with 2 outs. Runner on first. Tommy. Left center field, but it's caught by Merrill for the 3rd out. Sadness, y'all. Sadness. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Padres. What'd you say about vacation? Oh, he never came around this time. Never came around. Where he made it through like a whole day. I mean, he'd be nice. I'd be petting him, and then he'd turn on me in seconds, and like aggressively turn on me. Go on, Chico. Chico's like, I'm gonna hang out under here. See, what is that? He wouldn't hang out with me the whole time, and now he's hiding with me. All righty, y'all. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0 Padres. I ate dinner, but I want dessert now, says Elashiva. Um, Junior 88, I thought Otani got on base. I think he walked. All right, so here we go. Yeah, not much offense tonight, Chet. Base hit to left on the first pitch there. All right, I'm gonna fast forward. This Sauer's struggling, y'all. He is struggling. I'm gonna try to get the 3D synced up though. All right, that's gonna bring up Cronenworth, y'all. Cronenworth at the plate. First pitch ripped right field. Okay, I mean, this is freaking batting practice at this point, chat. This is batting practice for the Padres. I know the cupboard is bare, I know the cupboard is bare. And I know you didn't do a serious lineup tonight, Roberts, but yeah, you might want to get this guy out of there. You might want to get him out of there. Just a suggestion. This will be pitch 50. This will be pitch 50. Ain't nobody going out. I haven't seen any movement in the bullpen. Tyler Wade at the plate. All right, here we go. So Wade, first pitch to Wade. He bunts it foul on the left side. Bunt foul. No, that was my recommendation, Patricia. That was my recommendation. This game is leaving a sour taste in my mouth, says low key music. Wade says he just got hit by the pitch and he's taking his shit off. Tells the dugout to challenge it, and the Padres will. So they're about to have the bases loaded with no outs, chat. And it did. It hit him in his back plant foot. So he retires 5 of the first 6 and then gives hits up to 7 of the next 8. That's bad, right, chat? Because it seems like it's bad. It seems like that's a bad stat. Martin Maldonado comes up with no outs, bases full of Padres, and it's time for me to drink. Ground ball, 2-1, 1-2. Dodger double play. We do give up a run, unfortunately, but nice little double play. We could have got a triple play there if Max would have run to third and had time. We didn't have time for that, y'all. Could have had my first called triple play. I did stream that game where Machado and the Padres did a triple play on us. All right, that'll bring up Tatis with 2 outs, runner on third. Tatis' first pitch fouled back. Did you see him come over here? He was like, "Nah, dog, I'm not going back." And who did he run to? Can I have one of my buzz balls? Are you about to go somewhere? Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was weirdness, y'all, when Chico left. That was weird. For a week and a half, he's barked at me angrily and like chased me to bite me a number of times. And then were times where it wasn't like that. All right, struck him out. Take a seat over there. You got struck out by Sauer. All right, but we give up one more, 4-0 Padres. But anyway, when they were leaving, chat, when they were leaving, Chico ran to me and hid by my feet and was like, "I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home." Oh, that's crazy. He was like, "Nah, nah." Now I feel bad. We should have kept him. Fuck. You're going to miss that little shit. Camel softball team. How many hits has Cease given up? The blue. You guys always ask me these questions. Oh no, we're coming up. We're coming up. I'll be able to answer your question in a minute. You gave Chico too many treats. Chico peed on you too many times, says Kerm. Not me. He didn't get me. Yeah, Chico wasn't really a treat motivated dog. My wife didn't have me to snap at. She might explode, says O. All right, so Cease has 64 pitches. He's given up. He's got 5 Ks in 4 innings pitched. And you asked me how many hits has he given up? That's that other screen. He's given up 6 hits. I mean, Cease has given up 1 hit. 1 hit. And he strikes out rushing. He strikes out rushing on a horrible call. And not as bad as many of them have been tonight, but still pretty bad. Yeah. Could have made Chico a foot motivated dog. Otani base hit right field. All right, so Otani just deposits it casually between the first and second baseman. Anyway, cheers, y'all. You have to control them with your PS5 controller. Mookie fouls it back. Do you miss him, COO? No balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball, right field, Tatis. Makes the catch 2-way. There you go, Bobby. Yeah, the green buzz ball was invisible. Freddie Freeman, y'all. Swing and a miss on the pitch inside. Is that what they're doing to Freddie, y'all? All of a sudden it's coming inside on him all the time? You see how bad that pitch missed and how he swung at it. There you go. Base hit right field. So Otani will roll on into third. Freddie with a single, a 2-out single, and the Dodgers got runners on first and third with 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Chasing 4 for the tie, 5 for the lead. No, Elishiva, it's some family members that own him. It's some family members that own him. Bounce down at the plate. Yeah, we need something from Teoscar here, y'all. He just fouled it off himself, and he looks really hurt. As much as he's struggling, y'all, as much as he's struggling, we keep throwing him out there in the cleanup spot. We just keep throwing him out there in the cleanup spot. I mean, maybe it's time to give Pajes a shot there. Maybe Pajes needs to be the guy. Maybe Smitty, obviously. Hell, put Kim in that sumbitch. No ball, one strike to Teoscar. Next pitch, fouled off. So every time I've seen Cease get two strikes on Hernandez, he throws that bullshit outside pitch, and Hernandez chases every time. He'll throw this outside pitch a good two baseballs out of the zone, and Teoscar will chase. Check swing, went around, strikeout. Fuck. 3 hits, no runs for the Dodgers. 6 hit, 4 runs for the Padres. Oh, okay. No, I was busy. Yeah. A pop socket for your phone, your telephono? Why don't they put Muncy or Smith in that spot? Bench yourself, Teo, says Rubio. He's the biggest thing, y'all, is he's not even fighting up there. He's not even fighting. He's not even battling. He's not even battling in his at bats. I think we can all agree he hasn't looked right since he came off the IL. So maybe he came up too soon. Haram says he just needs more seeds thrown at him. Guess who's out there? Sauer is out there, y'all. 4 strikeouts away from Yaks. Rise. You know the stat they said about this guy right here at the plate? COO? COO? That girl, y'all. She be sneaky. She be disappearing. Got me in here talking to myself. No ball, one strike. Arise. Fouls it off on the left side. I hear you, Strider. So the chili beans I had with my dinner tonight, y'all, I have a feeling there's going to be a flock of ducks. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This ball hit left field, and Conforto can't make the play. A nice try in foul territory. It just dawned on me, y'all. I was trying to tell the COO before she disappeared on me, but it just dawned on me that this guy Arise has struck out fewer times the entire season than Conforto strikes out in a single game. That is crazy. There's a statue of Tony Gwynn at Petco. Arise, base hit, left field. Conforto into the corner. Arise is running really fast. Conforto misplayed it, and a stand-up double for Arise. Robert's between a rock and a hard place. You know what it's like to be 12, 13 when your dad coaches high school? I never had that happen. My stepdad never went to my games. Dodgers need pitchers, says Elishiva. Captain Obvious Award of the day goes to Elishiva Jones. Coach P says, how many base hits is this guy going to give up before he gets taken out? I think the answer is 23. 23, Coach P. 23 hits. The 1-0 to Machado. Base hit, left center. 5-zip, Arise, runs real fast. Long ball or nothing, or strikeout. We are now at DEFCON 2. I think he's going to be fine, Niniku. I do. I think Sasaki's going to come back and be fine. All right, 1 ball, no strikes here to Merrill. To Merrill, y'all. Dave punted this game tonight. I think you're right. We cannot get blown out. Prediction Dodgers rally in the 6th. 5 runs scored. Call me Cray Cray. I dare you, says Cecilia. Nah, I still believe he's going to be a good one, Ninaku. I really do. He's laying right here, baby. Base hit left field. Machado to second. So Sauer might get DFA'd tomorrow. Nine hits in 3 innings. Sauer has given up. That's bad, right? That seems like it's bad. Gates fouled it off. What's Dr. Pole, Bobby? What is that? Jeff says this was never going to be a winnable game. What did Haram say? Down low ball. They're going to talk shit if they win, says Leticia. That's okay. Cease was due to shove in this game, says Jeff. I'd ignore that deal on the right there for a bit, y'all. I'm trying to get it to refresh. All right, he walks Sheets. And the Padres got bases loaded with no outs, y'all. 6 bets on the Dodgers, 5 bets on the Padres. 48,000 in the loyalty pot. It's going to be a long ass few innings. Part of me thinks it might be a good time to hit end stream. Called strike. I don't even know what Dr. Pole is. Strike two, swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. All right, make sure you got gifting on, y'all. We got to 150. All right, hopefully that'll put us at 140 again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Roy gets it. Wow, the stats they're giving you on the TV, y'all, they're so bad. I don't even want to repeat them. I don't even want to repeat them. I don't know even want to repeat what they're saying, chat. The good news is we don't have a lot of these streams, y'all. We don't have a lot of these streams where we literally have no chance. All right, Sauer strikes that guy out. 2 away. The Dodgers guys on TV are trying to keep their audience. Fouled off. Let's give them this one, but we got to win tomorrow, says Leticia. Again, remember, y'all, tomorrow is a day game, an 11 o'clock start, Mountain Standard Time. COO loves those games, especially when she's working at work. We get out of this, we are coming back and winning, says Strider. 0-2. Misses outside. What's up, Pacetta? Fly ball, right field, Tay Oscar. Just in front of the warning track, makes the catch. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers chasing 5 to tie, 6 to take the lead. I don't know if I'm an hour different from LA or not right now, Mick. I don't remember. John, the Comets have been struggling this year as well, y'all. The Comets are struggling as well. 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. We've been here before, says Michael K. It's not often, y'all. It's not often that Thor, stop. Sour grapes is mana. Hair of the dog that bitches is hammer. All right, so the clown is in San Diego. He is in San Diego tonight as well. He's taking the rest of the week off. And Valhalla rejoiced. Valhalla rejoiced. All right, C's still out there, y'all. Why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he be? We're seven subscribers away from 22.8. I feel they do the exact same thing, Haram. I feel like they do the same thing. I mean, I get, just like everybody else, the issues with the pitching staff. But I feel like we also make it way harder than it should be, all way harder than it should be. It's so often we see the obvious where Roberts become the oblivious. And I think it's getting worse. Albuquerque Dukes. We used to have the Tucson Toros up north here. Oh, no doubt, Jeff. Swinging a miss. Max strikes out swinging. When we get a pinch hitter, Dave is going to put Rojas in. You're right. He'll put Rojas in for Mookie here next inning. Pages fouls this off. If the Padres get one more run, Rojas will be the catcher on this team next inning. I mean, the shortstop. All right, a high fly pop up to Bogarts, and Pages is out. The Dodgers dugout looks shell shocked, y'all. They look absolutely shell shocked. Conforto, first pitch, foul back. Look at those faces in the Dodger dugout, y'all. Tell me that team thinks they're coming back. Conforto, check swing up high. Pages goes and has a chat with Kim. Wonder what that was about. No balls, two strikes, two outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Just like that, y'all. Just like that, we're going to the bottom of the sixth. Dodgers 0, Padres 5. Look like they're not going to lose tonight. There's not even trying, says Davis. No time in having the Padres come back up, says Leticia. I feel you. I feel you. I might be done on camera for the night, y'all. I might be done. I'll be about to get my little drink on here. Start thinking about Betty Bye. Didn't see that, oh. Colorado just blew a 5-2 lead in the ninth against Frisco, says Jeff. Johnny says I'm about to hit a couple edibles. Wish I had a couple edibles. Maldonado, first pitch, bomba. Sauer's first pitch, 6-0. Ouch. That's going to leave a mark. That's going to leave a mark. When Sauer gets DFA'd tonight, he's going to be like, thank God I don't have to pitch for this guy anymore. We'll see it. We'll see it, Bruce. Max gets a catch and then drops it. Tatis got an infield hit. All right, there go the chains. There go the chains, y'all. A 170 hitter hit a home run. Can it get worse? The answer is yes. Still angry and in a self-imposed timeout, says Theo. You want me to time you out, Theo? DFA yourself, says Mick. Yeah, I'm about to turn off the streaming lights, y'all. I'm about to get comfortable for the last three. The betting is closed, Kerm. Nice try, though. I hate Roberts. He's not a good manager, says DK Ha 777. All right, Arise fouls that pitch back. You never had an 8-track? Oh, who cares what they do, Leticia? Who cares what the Padre fans do? Who cares? They're still going to be behind us in the standings. I still got 8-tracks, but the tracks are not so good mostly, says Bob. Isn't it wild, Bob, how you remember where the skip points are in the songs? Isn't it crazy how you remember where they're going to skip and go to the next track? Base hit left center. So Tatis will roll into third. And the good news is we stopped Arise from getting a double that time. Freddie looks like an angry, angry ball player right now. Can you hit that light, baby? What you got? Oh. I've been wanting. Sheila, we just never go to the dispensary. Topper to third. Muncy goes to first. The Padres get another one. So I guess at this point we just got to root for a run, right? We just can't get shut out. First pitch is a strike to Merrill. I'm going to try something here, y'all. Your screen is going to get messed up for a bit. Your screen's going to get messed up for just a little bit, y'all. All right, that pitch is outside. Or has pitched 102 pitches after this pitch here. I don't know if this is going to work, what I'm trying to do here. He walks this guy. I don't know if this is even going to work.
Another payoff pitch. Of all the pitches Laz Diaz is going to let go, there's that one. Ball 4 issued to Jackson Merrill. First and second now for San Diego.
And I'll be close,
Mookie Betts is also out of the game. Looking out. So changes up the middle. You mentioned Hassan Kim coming in playing center. Teoscar Hernandez is out, so Andy Pajes is playing right. Now Miguel Rojas is at short. Seven nothing Padres. Gavin Sheets to the plate. Waves at strike one. Sauer north of 100 pitches. At 104. Trying to get through the sixth, which would be his fifth inning. Bill one. Swing and a miss. Well, he had Merrill 0-2, but then he walked him. The pitch. Low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two. Sauer deals. Sheets takes ball inside and squibbles underneath Dalton Rushing, and that advances both runners. Second and third now with 1 out.
No, pitch in the dirt. Wild pitch.
Rushing tried to lean to his right, and then the ball hit his right throwing hand before dribbling toward the backstop. First base is open. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Gavin Sheets. 7-0 San Diego. The pitch. That ball is crushed down the right field line. Will not stay fair. That was hit a long way, but foul. Pitch 109 from Sauer. The 2-2 to Sheets. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sheets smacks the bat in frustration. 2 gone for Sauer. Has 6 strikeouts. I mean, just a wild line for Sauer. 7 earned, 12 hits, 3 walks, 6 Ks, and 4 2/3. 1 more out to go. Xander Bogaerts is up there, swinging through strike 1.
There's some guys in the bullpen will have big thanks to Sauer because he's still in there.
110 pitches.
With an early game tomorrow.
The 0-1. Bogaerts line drive, base hit, center field. This is going to score 2 more runs for San Diego. 9-0. I think at this juncture, Mo, unless the offense shows any signs of life, you might see Kike Hernandez pitch the last 3 innings. I mean, because of where the bullpen is. Anthony Banda pitched 2 innings last night. Scott and Yates are obviously not going to bring those guys in this game. You don't want to go to Kopech in this game. Wroblewski, well, as I say that, here comes Dave Roberts.
Now, if we're going to see Dave look back at the dugout to begin with.
111 pitches for Matt Sauer. Gets a pat on the back from Dave Roberts. Here is Kike Hernandez coming off the bench. 9-0 Padres in the bottom of the 6th. We have a position player pitching. 2 outs and a runner on first. Kike Hernandez with his trademark safety helmet strapped to his hat. Final line for Sauer, 4 2/3, 9 earned runs, 13 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He threw 111 pitches, 69 strikes.
I just don't know, Chad. I don't know if this
Pitching
is
change
right
for the Dodgers.
for
presented by
Kike
Navient,
Hernandez either.
HVAC and water heater products. So clearly, the Dodgers
I don't know. I just feel like you're
have been
devaluing your
forced
players
to
at
punt
this point.
Game 2
Without
of
a
this
doubt.
3-game series against San Diego. They trailed 9-0 in the
But
sixth.
I don't think I've ever seen
Kike
a
Hernandez is
position
warming
player
up.
come in to pitch in the 6th inning ever.
Yeah, because Dylan Cease has
But anyway,
shut
as you can
down
see, I've
the
punted
Dodger
as well.
offense.
Giants won today.
Really no
So they're
reason
gonna
for
move
Dave
within a
Roberts to
half
do
game of
anything
the
other than
Dodgers
what
in
we're
first
seeing. Get
place.
some guys off their feet, a la Teoscar Hernandez and Mookie Betts, and save
Anyway, I'm here,
all
y'all.
your
I'm
actual
here, but
relievers in the bullpen for tomorrow to try and win the series.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to be able to figure out a way, probably too, to get Freddie Freeman off of his feet and an early exit. But he's running out of guys.
Yeah,
on that bench.
Because Kike would be that guy. You don't want to burn Will Smith. So maybe Freddie will just play. We'll find out as this game unfolds. Kike's ready to go. He'll face Jake Cronenworth. 2 outs in the 6th, 9-0 Padres. Bogart's on first after his 2-run single. First pitch outside, ball 1. And oh boy. The pitch. Breaking ball at the knees. Laz Diaz, what are we doing? What are we doing? It was at the bottom of the zone. Yes, it was 49 miles per hour, but is this game 1 of the World Series that we're trying to call? That was the same pitch, called a strike. 2-1. Let's just get this going a little bit, is my point. Come on. Squeezing Kike. 2-1's low. Ball 3. Here's the pitch. Ball 4.
Well,
I mean,
different guys are doing it different way, but this is lobbing the ball up. Your position player, just naturally you throw the ball with more velocity than this. We are approaching that area where I ask you if you've read any good books lately.
we're there, Mo. We're not approaching. We are firmly in that area. First pitch, fly ball right center field. As Song Kim makes the catch and Kike Hernandez finishes the inning. At the end of 6 full, the Padres bludgeoning the Dodgers. It is 9-0.
Baseball fans, David Vassay here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your outdoor living space with TimberTech, the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks like natural wood, but without the costly maintenance of a wood deck. Plus, it's made with up to 85% recycled material. Here in California, fire safety is always top of mind, and TimberTech has collections with top-rated fire resistance, including a Class A flame spread rating, so you can build a beautiful outdoor space with confidence. See for yourself why TimberTech is everything wood should be. Order free samples at timbertech.com.
Ever sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price? And then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bill's doubled. With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Plus, with Boost, you're on America's newest 5G network. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Funner California Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck at one of 500 slots or over 50 table games. Then level up your fun with one of Mayor Marty's favorite dishes at one of 11 restaurants, including the world's largest Hell's Kitchen. Take relaxation to a funner level when you try a Mayor-approved treatment at the Spa at Harrah's, or chill at one of 3 award-winning pools. To score a winning getaway to Funner California, visit harrissocal.com today.
As the weather heats up, so does the daily baseball discussion on MLB Network Radio. Talk about your team with us on SiriusXM 89 and the SiriusXM app.
The Dodgers have gone to a position player on the mound. Kike Hernandez finished the 6th. The 0-1 coming to Edman. Taking the top of the zone, ball 1. This inning brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. 1-1. Slider outside corner, misses. 2-1.
You know, something I was noticing when they're dragging the infield and changing the bases. You know, the bases don't look that big anymore. We used to talk about they'll look like
pizza boxes.
Pizza boxes have been painted white because they increase the size of the bases.
2-2. Cease catches the inside corner with a fastball. He's at 90 pitches now, starting the 7th. 2-2. Edman chops it foul on the first base side.
And basically, it was a safety issue. Trying to make sure you didn't have 2 feet, one by the runner and one by the first baseman on primarily the first base back at the same time. You get stepped on, turn an ankle. I'm not in favor of putting an additional bag in foul territory at first.
Swinging a foul ball back in the net. You're not.
No.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, and let me ask you this.
Yep.
You get a line drive and it hits the bag.
Uh-huh.
How do you know if it hit
well, no, that you would have
one bag or the next? What if it's in between? I just don't. This is major leagues.
2-2. This is upstairs. Full count for Edman. I think there's a way to do it to avoid that. Of course, obviously, you do have replay to help out with it. If it helps avoid collisions like we've seen a la Freddie Freeman last year or Bryce Harper before, Max Muncy, right, at first base. Then he hurt his UCL in a play at first. Tommy Edman draws a leadoff walk at the 7th. That's why I'm open to it, but it has to be, to your point, properly executed. That is not on the horizon. The next thing that Major League Baseball wants to do is have the ABS, automated ball strikes system, put into play. And I think that would be well, how do you feel about that? Here's Dalton rushing. First pitch, outside corner.
I must say that I was impressed with it.
In spring?
With the usage and what it did with the game during spring training, including Axe's stop. Even the players were looking up on the board because they put the results up on the board. And the fans bought into it.
Rushing chases a slider low. That's strike 2.
Of course, one thing that we have talked about, Tim Never and I have talked about it as well. I would like to see, I suggest strongly to baseball, you have the umpires that are mic'd. For example, the obstruction call that was made in New York, which I didn't think should have been called.
Shouts to Trip Gibson.
Everybody was in the dark. Well, the microphones are on the umpires. Announce it.
Dalton rushing down, swinging. Frustration goes for the rookie. That's another punch out for him. Twice tonight, and I think he's now at 20 in his rookie season.
Well, his strikeout rate coming in at tonight was 55%.
Well, Kike Hernandez is now leading off. Shohei Ohtani is done for the evening as well. So Kike going to be the two-way star tonight the rest of the way. Swings through fastball at 97, strike 1.
And that's when Dave Roberts was talking to home plate umpire and the crew chief Laz Diaz when Hernandez came in. The Dodgers are forfeiting the extra man, which would have been the DH with now a position player on the mound.
Fastball outside, 1-1. Cease now at 10 strikeouts after punching out rushing. Hey, Mo, you know what? It's 9-0 Padres. Dodgers have put a position player on the mound. Cease is about to throw his 100th pitch. I think the last out, should we reverse roles?
No.
You don't want to do play-by-play for 1 out?
No. Rate this game going, that could take 20 minutes.
Fair, but also no fun.
Hey, read the fine print, pal.
Swing and a miss. It was in the contract. I just missed it.
Yeah.
And Kike down swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Cease. He's up to 11 punch-outs. 2 going to the 7th.
Here's the phone number for HR.
I have a complaint to make. Click. Dodgers down by 9, 2 outs. Edman on first in the 7th. Cease at 101 pitches. So the Padres, by and large, will be able to save their bullpen for tomorrow's series finale. Silly finale.
I'm just
Silly. Ball went inside on Hesong Kim.
Was that a whoopsie?
No, it's just a. I don't know what it is. Oh, boy. So Kim in place of Mookie Betts. Ground ball to first. Arise has it. Steps on the bag himself. And the leadoff walk left on the bases. Dylan Cease, 7 shutout innings. We stretch in San Diego. Padres 9. And the Dodgers nothing.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Ford employs the most American auto workers in the U.S. They also assemble the most vehicles in the U.S. Ford's commitment to America is not a coincidence, but a proud choice. And Ford is showing everyone that commitment is more important than ever right now.
Ford is offering employee pricing on all Ford.
You pay what Ford employees pay.
Now is the time to get into that Ford you've been eyeing.
Take advantage of employee pricing while you can.
Ford.
From America, for America.
Got him swinging! That's it!
Join the boys in blue at Dodger Stadium to relive the epic World Champ celebration on Tuesday, June 17th versus the San Diego Padres. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in the park and take home an exclusive championship trophy replica in commemoration of the thrilling 2024 postseason finale. Presented by Budweiser. Your circle, our field. Don't miss out on this item and that champion feel. For tickets and information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
For year-round baseball coverage, turn to MLB Network Radio, included with your SiriusXM subscription on SiriusXM 89 and the Sirius.
Dodgers down 9-0. Bottom of the 7th about to begin. Kike Hernandez back to the mound for LA, facing Martin Maldonado. Just going to be honest, everybody took a late bite of a sandwich during the inner break. So, excuse me. Maldonado lines it to center for a base hit. So that's the second hit of the night for Martin Maldonado, who's just laughing on first base because he's turned into an offensive juggernaut.
So how was it?
Delicious, actually.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Well, I would have shared had you done play-by-play the last out of the last inning. That was in the small print that you didn't read, my friend. Swing and miss, strike one for looks like Brandon Lockridge, pinch hitting for Fernando Tatis Jr. Lockridge taps it back to Hernandez. He goes to second, and he throws it away. That was a double play ball, and Kike was casual. Sidearm the throw to Edman, went off his glove into right field.
No, this is not a time to just kind of be lackadaisical.
Two on, nobody out after the air. Bottom of the 7th brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Luis Arraez, first pitch swinging, fouls it into the net. So E1 on Kike Hernandez. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. It's a tapper right back to you. You had all day. Martin Maldonado's on first. Like, take your time and make a good throw to second. You got to get one. It's already a joke. Ground ball to third. Muncy to Edman for one. They're only going to get one. It's Lockridge. It's just irritating. One gone. Pause 10 seconds for station ID of the Champion Dodgers Audio Network.
A long fly ball to center. She is gone.
Dodger fans, this is Dave Roberts, and you're listening to Los Angeles Dodgers Baseball on Sirius XM.
Manny Machado up to the plate against Kike Hernandez. First pitch, swinging and missing, strike one. Machado got spun around.
Well, merry-go-rounds track faster than the 49-mile-an-hour slider.
The pitch nearly hits Machado inside, and Machado staring back at Kike jokingly, as if Hernandez was trying to hit him intentionally. Machado smiling in the box. Kike leans in on the mound, has the pitch. Ball at the belt. The 1-1 to Machado. Hooks outside. It skips underneath. And the runner will advance. That being Luis Arraez. So it's second and third. In the air to left field and deep. Conforto at the wall. It is off the top of the wall. Both runs are going to come in, and Manny Machado does indeed climb up further on the RBI leaderboard in the Padres' all-time history. He plates a pair more, and San Diego has double digits.
And Machado gets a single because he was standing at home plate admiring his work.
Machado definitely thought that he got all of that pitch from Kike Hernandez.
Off the wall single.
Now the pitch. Upstairs, ball one on Jackson Merrill. (11-0) San Diego, 1-on-1 out in the seventh. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, first base side. It's fair. Freddie fields it. Underhand toss to Kike, covering the bag for out number 2. Machado advanced to second on the play. Luis Campusano, the pinch hitter here for Gavin Sheets. Kike misses, low and away, ball one.
Machado now third all-time. Padres history, RBIs 575.
The 1-1. Lobbed in there, but missed up and away. Ball 2 on Campusano. Chopper to short. Rojas going to make the play. And so Kike Hernandez finishes the seventh. The Padres put a pair more on the board. 11-0. They lead the Dodgers on to the eighth. Somebody save us, please.
Let the games begin.
On Sirius XM, you get all the sports play-by-play you want and all the live sports talk you need. It's always a home game when you listen to the NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB on the Sirius XM app.
How good is that?
We fuel your fandom with NASCAR, the biggest college games, PGA, and soccer. And when news breaks, hear instant reaction.
We got a big developing story out of Cincinnati.
The Sirius XM app. Everything a sports fan needs, all in one place.
Wake up! Wake up, everybody! This is Steve Phillips from the leadoff spot on MLB Network Radio. Join me and former Major League Baseball players Eduardo Perez and Xavier Scruggs as we react to all the latest news and scores across baseball and have plenty of fun along the way.
Steve, you were so right about that.
I don't know if anybody else thinks we're funny, but I think we're funny.
Why are you putting us or we into this?
The leadoff spot, weekdays at 7 a.m. Eastern on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89, and on the Sirius XM app.
It's Mad Dog Unleashed with Christopher Mad Dog Russo.
Good afternoon, everybody!
Hear
the passion.
Be aggressive. Get something done.
Hear the knowledge.
The game, folks, is about two plays. And that's what it comes down to.
Hear the personality.
I'm going to start here in an angry mood.
Get somebody on the radio that has made him a sports talk legend.
Does that make any sense to you? God, you're crazy.
It's Mad Dog Unleashed with Christopher Russo. Weekdays 3 p.m. Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82, or anytime on the Sirius XM app.
This is Steve Phillips from MLB Network Radio. Join us tomorrow morning at 7 Eastern as we talk about this game and more in the leadoff spot on Sirius XM 89 and the Sirius XM app.
Dodgers for 7 innings, so now David Morgan has the 8th. He'll face Freddie Freeman, Miguel Rojas, and Max Muncy. Morgan's 6th game of the year. Right-hander. Kicks and deals. And Freddie grounds the first pitch to second on a hop. Cronenworth backs up and makes the play on the cut of the grass. 1 gone. Top of the 8th brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are, Morongo celebrating 20 years of good times. And Rick Money and I can assure you, the times being had here tonight in San Diego, decidedly not good. 1 out, bases empty, Miguel Rojas. First trip up to the plate. Morgan's fastball upstairs at 98, ball 1.
Well, we can get there in 90 minutes.
That's actually a good point. And honestly, yeah, I'd sign up for that right now. Rojas, line drive, left center field. Drops down, Merrill over, and Rojas going to hang out on first base. The Dodgers need a lot of base runners. They're down 11-0.
By the way, in case the Lockridge family is listening, your guy's in right field.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't care. Here, 1 out and 1 on. Max Muncy's the batter. He didn't earn that after last night. Over 2 strikeouts. Terrible route on Pages line drive of the 10th. You don't get the mention.
Don't tell me. Go down and talk to Schilt.
I will. No, I'm just saying, you know, in case the Lockridge family is listening, I'm saying all due respect.
So
Brandon didn't earn it last night.
You're dissing him.
No, not dissing. Just ignoring. Is this semantics?
You spent 30 seconds. You're not ignoring.
One of pitch once he fouls.
It's just one of those nights, folks.
It is. Hey, honestly, you brought up rule changes the last inning. I got one for you. At this point of the game, like, should a team be allowed to wave the white flag here? I mean, because at this point, what are we doing?
In other words, one of the trainers just taking a white towel and tossing it onto the field.
Yeah. I mean, you got a position player pitching. It's an 11-run ball game.
Yeah.
It's the 8th inning. Just say good night. I know, in the spirit of competitiveness, I get it, but it's just like this is not competitive.
Padres think.
The Padres think we're having a great time. 2-1 the pitch, up and away. 3 balls and a strike for Max.
Well, I tell you what, during the half inning, you go down and you use home plate umpire Lansdia's microphone, and you announce that to the crowd, and you better have earplugs.
You think they're going to boo me? I think they cheer for that.
I guarantee you if you made that announcement.
3-1, Muncy takes a rip, fouls a fastball back into that, fills the count. I think it had more support than you believe. The thing about it, they've already been cut off in the stadium, so it's not like I'm robbing them of an extra beverage here or there. You know what I mean? And the gas lamp district is waiting outside. 3-2. Morgan misses. It's a walk. First and second for the Dodgers. And now look, if the Dodger offense wants to prove me wrong here in the top of the 8th and mount a comeback, Mo, I will happily eat crow.
How would you like it?
Honestly, now that you mentioned it, haven't had it before, so I'm not sure. However, the chef, being you, Rick Monday, however you normally prepare it. Well done.
With or without feathers.
Ball went up and in on Andy Pages.
Come on, guys.
Mo wants it. He needs it. 11-0 Padres, top of the 8th. First and second, one out for the Dodgers. Andy Pajes, opposite field, fly ball, right to Brandon Lockridge, who's into the game playing right field.
Oh, now you're trying to make his family happy.
2 out.
I see how you is.
Oh, Michael Conforto now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. If Conforto hits a home run, I will call it like it's game 1 of the World Series right now. That's where I'm at mentally. First pitch swinging, line drive, left center field, down for a hit. We go, Rojas going to be waved around. He will score without a throw. The Dodgers are on the board. It's 11-1 San Diego. RBI base hit Michael Conforto.
It's a beginning.
I'm going to be honest, Mo, that was one of the best swings Michael Conforto has made all year. Am I wrong? Like, I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. That was as pretty as we have seen it.
And I'm not being sarcastic either. Nice call.
First and second, 2 out. 10-run ball game. Strike one thrown to Tommy Edman. Now, was I being sarcastic on the call of the play? Yes, but not being facetious with the description of Conforto's swing.
And I'm totally in agreement with that. And hopefully Conforto's going to hold on to that swing. It's just little steps that you have that can kind of turn it around.
Tommy Edman rips a base hit to right field. Stop sign held up for Muncy at third. The bases are loaded for the Dodgers. And Dalton rushing. And this is another Dodger hitter who is in need of some positive momentum at the plate. I was talking to Dalton Rushing today, and he has definitely grown frustrated with the lack of results because he knows and he feels that he is a way better hitter than he has shown. But because he's a rookie playing sparingly as a backup to Will Smith, because he's seeing these big league arms for the very first time, in these big league parks for the very first time, he's having a tough time.
And sometimes that is a big shock to a young player because normally you look at the guys that come up. I mean, their ability level is off the charts. That's why they're in the major league level. But once you start to move up the ladder, the competition gets more and more difficult. And these guys, by and large, have never struggled at any level that they have played, maybe all the way back to Little League.
Bases loaded, 2 outs in the 8th. 11-1 is the Padre lead. Fastball upstairs, ball 1 for Rushing.
And for young player, Stephen, for young player to just feel is that, okay, I'm in the fold. Whether it's one swing, whether it's one game.
1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. Checks up. That's ball 2 downstairs. And so what the Dodger coaches have been preaching to Dalton Rushing, focus and learn how to be a big league catcher. The catching is your job. We know you can hit, so don't let that stress you out. Now, that's still something that has to take for Dalton, but the coaches are trying to encourage him in that way. Yeah. Learn everything you have to do to be a catcher at the major league level. 2-0, swings and hits a high fly ball, playable in left field. Wade drifts over toward the line, and he makes the catch. So the Dodgers leave them loaded in the 8th, but they get 1 on the RBI base hit for Conforto. It makes it a, checks notes, 10-run game in the middle of the 8th.
For over 35 years, Zenshi has been perfecting the art of handcrafted sushi. Each roll, a masterpiece, is made fresh daily with precision, passion, and a tradition you can taste. Now, experience Zenshi's legendary sushi conveniently located at your local supermarket. Perfect for when you need a quality meal on the go. Lunch, dinner, a ball game? Grab Zenshi handcrafted sushi and enjoy exceptional flavor in every bite. Zenshi handcrafted sushi, fast, fresh, and easy. Pick up today at Ralph's and other local supermarkets near the deli counter.
Try Smart Spending Checking from Premier America Credit Union. No monthly fees, no overdraft fees, and access to 30,000 plus free ATMs nationwide. Plus, get a $25 bonus for switching. Open today at PremierAmerica.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms apply.
Hey SoCal, Father's Day is almost here. As you prep for the big day, make sure you've got plenty of Modelo Especial on hand for Dad. Modelo is the perfect reward for a man with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Must be 21 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Father's Day is just around the corner. This year, give Dad a gift as timeless as he is at Daniel's Jewelers. From classic watches and gold chains to personalized bracelets, Daniel's has the gift he truly wants. Plus, visit any Dallas Jewelers store by Father's Day and enter to win 4 free tickets to any sports team of Dad's choice. No purchase necessary. Visit danielsjewelers.com/dad for details. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
As the weather heats up, so does the daily baseball discussion on MLB Network Radio. Talk about your team with us on Sirius XM 89 on the Sirius XM app.
Is you ain't my baby.
Tonight's game is brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Kike Hernandez still pitching for the Dodgers. They're getting blown out by the Padres, 11-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Xander Bogaerts, the batter. First pitch, looping breaking ball at 49, catches the outside corner, strike 1. Next pitch, line drive up the middle. Base hit for Bogaerts. Jake Cronenworth batting now. Another sellout here at Petco Park. 45,000 and change. 28 sellouts here in 32 home games. Strike 1 called against Cronenworth on a pitch that was high, but I think Las Diaz having a good feel of the situation right now. Be 2 innings and change for Kike if everything goes well. Cronenworth skies it to shallow center. Here comes Ha-Seong Kim. He calls for it, makes the catch. 1 gone. Tyler Wade, the left fielder. Kike drops down to a sidearm to miss up and away with ball 1. And Tyler Wade giggling in the batter's box at that. Now Kike comes back over the top, and Tyler Wade flies it to right. Pajes makes the catch. That's out number 2. What was the worst blowout you were ever a part of, Mo?
To be honest with you, I don't recall because you erased that, quite frankly.
I mean, I get it. I would do the same.
But this way, a bunch.
There are several to choose from that your brain is forgetting about. Ball went high on Martin Maldonado. I swear Maldonado was just at the plate. But he's back up. Two for 4 in the ballgame with a home run as Kike gets a strike 1 call off the inside corner. That pitch is low, ball 2. Pitch in the dirt, good shoulder blocked by Dalton Rushing. Keep ball 3 in front of him. Boy. 2 outs and a runner on first, 11-1 Padres. The pitch. Maldonado slices it, foul territory, first base side. Freddie jogs over, but it gets over the net foul.
Can we get you a hammock?
A bed would actually be my preference, if that's an option. Is that on the menu?
Well,
I mean, really, I would just like to take a hammer to my sinuses. 3-2 pitches in the dirt. Ball 4. Maldonado walks. So here's Brandon Lockridge. You know what's coming after our discussion last inning, right? First pitch. Lockridge. Fly ball. Left field. He didn't do it. Caught by Conforto in front of the warning track for the final out. So Kike Hernandez strands a pair and puts up a 0 in the 8th. 11-1. We go to the 9th.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track Sunday,
2 p.m. Eastern.
It's the Viva Mexico 250 from Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 and on the Sirius XM app. For up-to-date betting lines, fantasy plays, and the latest NASCAR news, catch the pre-race show before every Cup Series race. Plus, 2 hours of post-race coverage on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90.
Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you win your fantasy leagues right now on Channel 87.
Say goodbye, home run Aaron Judge.
From in-season fantasy baseball management to helping you prepare for your fantasy football drafts, Fantasy Sports Radio is here to help you dominate.
Don't ever take a player that you don't intend to keep all year. Don't do it. It's terrible management.
Fantasy Sports Radio, your home for fantasy sports. Channel 87 and on the Sirius XM app.
Let the games begin.
On Sirius XM, you get all the sports play-by-play you want and all the live sports talk you need. It's always a home game when you listen to the NFL, NHL, NBA, and MLB on the Sirius XM app.
How good is that?
We fuel your fandom with NASCAR, the biggest college games, PGA, and soccer. And when news breaks, hear instant reaction.
We got a big developing story out of Cincinnati.
The Sirius XM app. Everything a sports fan needs, all in one place.
For year-round baseball coverage, turn to MLB Network Radio, included with your Sirius XM subscription on Sirius XM 89 and the Sirius XM app.
For kids now, friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. Cars with the K to donate your car today. Kike Hernandez leads off the 9th inning. Morgan still pitching for the Padres. It is an 11-1 ball game. First pitch, strike 1. Next pitch from Morgan. He yanks a fastball outside. 1-1 on Kike Hernandez. Alongside Rick Monday, Stephen Elson, producer and engineer Dwayne McDonald, just kind of waiting for the end of the road in this one. It has not been pretty. It has not been fun. Unless you are a fan of the Padres, then you're just having the best time on this Tuesday night. Padres 3 outs away from evening this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kike Hernandez down for out number 1. Well, tomorrow it'll be Justin Robleski for the Dodgers, the lefty, facing a right-hander Randy Vasquez for the Padres. The rubber game of this 3-game set. Now Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch, line foul. Fastball upstairs, check swing, he didn't go, 1-1. The pitch. Up and away at 98, ball 2. So have you read any good books lately, Mo?
It's funny. One of the listeners told me he read a good one, and he's sending it to me.
That is awesome. That's a good friend.
Yeah.
He's trying to pick us up, but we're down in this 11-1 hole.
Well, such a good friend.
Ball 3.
Tim Hills is listening to us.
Wait, that was called a strike? Sorry, 2-2.
In Texas. We were teammates in Pony League.
No way.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Tim's a shortstop and a darn good one.
Hey, Tim, thanks for listening. 1, 2, you could have warned me. Got him with his own line.
Yep.
3-2 the count on Hesung Kim. Bases empty, one out.
Both times.
That's outside. Ball 4. Kim's aboard. Freddie Freeman still in there. The Dodgers just didn't have really any other options with their bench other than to let Freeman go. And you know what, for Freddie, we've talked about it the first couple games of the series. He has not been thrilled with where his swing is at, and so he probably relishing the opportunities to get that swing right. Fouls away the first pitch, and the frustration evident from Freddie in the box. 0-1. Fastball upstairs for Morgan, 1-1. Tonight, Freddie 1 for 3 with a walk. The Dodgers with just 6 hits. They have left 11 on base because Dylan Cease. Freddie pulls it foul down the right field side. Dylan Cease walked 5, and Morgan has walked 2. But the Dodgers just really unable to generate anything. This game has felt like a blowout for a long time. Morgan misses upstairs with the heater, 2-2. 1 on, 1 out. In the top of the ninth, the Padres lead the Dodgers 11-1. Morgan's 2-2. Freddie hits it hard up the middle, but right at Bogart. Steps on the bag for 1, throws to first for 2. That is a double play, and that ends the ball game.
All right, chat. So that's it for this one, y'all. This is one of those you just like to put in, file away in. It was just a bad dream. It was just a bad dream. But Dodgers Padres game 3 of the 3-game set tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock my time here on Valhalla Sports Talk. That's 2 o'clock on the East Coast. Hope to see you all here. Hope to see you all here. But 237 in the house right here. I'm dropping a commercial. I do want to say good night, Gracie. Thank you to both the Berserkers and the V-Homies. We came up short of our goal of 22.8 today. We're at 22.798. So maybe we'll hit that tomorrow. And so that's what it is, y'all. That is what it is. We did have a little troll parade come through here late in that one, much deserved. But the winner tonight is Cease. Cease record moved to 2-5 with a 4.28 ERA. Sauer gets the loss, 1-1 with a 5.68. Dodgers 6 hits, 1 run. The Padres 16 hits, 11 runs. World Series trophy count remains 8-0. 8-0 in favor of the Dodgers. And what else we got? Oh, yeah, and we are the defending World Series champions. The Padres have never been the defending World Series champions. So party it up in downtown San Diego tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Dodger baseball. Again, I don't think the music is working. That might have been the first indicator that this wasn't going to be the best of games. But where's my Lambo? Where is my Lambo? Good night, Gracie. And thank you again for the $5 Valhalla.